Okay, this is just a video of how I have created the waterfall feature for my Christmas village. Um, as you can see, I did epoxy the waterfall and the riverbed. And this was carved with hot wire foam factory tools out of a medical cooler for pharmaceuticals, and I just split that in half and carved it out the way I wanted it. And again, once I carved out this riverbed and the waterfall, I did plaster it to seal it, and then I went ahead and painted the bottom of it the color I wanted it, and then added in the rocks or the sand and kind of Mod Podge glued that in with a watered down mixture. Added the stones and then poured the resin. Now, when you pour the resin, you want that to just go ahead and fill in as much as you want. You want to get it to go down the waterfall. That could be a little tricky, but then you also want to add this polyfill. This is what I use to get those nice effects like that. And you want to add that in. It's a simple, very simple, just I'll show you here. We'll get a piece and we'll just kind of throw that in there. And take some of your leftover that's gathering at the bottom resin, and then you're just gonna kind of brush that in there like that. And it gets sticky, but that's what you want. You really want it to excuse me, grab onto that polyfill, because it makes it malleable and it makes it easy for you to gain the features that you want in your waterfall, and make it as realistic as you can. After all, what's the point of like making a village if it's, not going to be, something exciting to look at except for a bunch of buildings? So that, and oh, sorry about that, wasn't even paying attention. Okay, so that, and you can see it's, this one is it's a little tricky, but this is why I'm showing this, is because this is how you work with this stuff and make it react and do what you want it to do. And that's the stuff that happens in nature. So really, this is cool. It will dry. It's going to continue to dry. As it does, you can continue to work with it, and you can see how it will flip up, and it will make these, nice waves, features. So, and ripples. And then, of course, once you get that effect, keep working with it as it dries. The next step is going to be adding the white acrylic paint as whitewater. So you really want to highlight those waves and, as it's coming down the waterfall. So that will be the next video.